Good afternoon, students. This is your mathematics section for grade 7th. Already we have completed properties of addition, properties of subtraction, properties of multiplication and properties of division. These and all completed. Today we are going to see problems based on operation of integers. That is word problems. Okay, problems based on operation of integers. Okay, now take page number 16. Page number 16. Question example 15. Take example 15, page number 16. Okay, our question is, assume the distance above the ground is represented by positive integers and that below the ground by negative integers. First, they have given one hint, that is, assume the distance above the ground is represented by positive integers. The distance above the ground we can represent it by positive integers and below the ground by negative integers. Okay, that is the question. First, we are going to see the question. A, first part, an elevator descends into a mine shaft at a rate of 8 meter per minute. What will be the position after 120 minutes? The question is, an elevator descends into the mine shaft at a rate of 8 meter per minute. What will be the position after 120 minutes? First, an elevator. What is elevator? What is elevator? Elevator, as you all know, that is lift. Okay, elevator is lift. A elevator descends. What is the meaning for descends? Descends means nothing but it is going down. Okay, an elevator is going down into a mine shaft. Mine shaft means nothing but a hole or tunnel. We can say it's a vertical hole or tunnel. Okay, at a rate of 8 meter per minute. For 1 meter, it is going down for 8 meter. Okay, for per minute, it is going down for 8 meter. We are going to find what will be its position after 120 minutes. For 1 minute, it is going down for 8 meter. We are going to find what will be its position after 120 minutes. Do you all understand this question? Do you all understand? Listen again. An elevator means a lift. A lift is descends into a mine shaft. That means the lift is going down into the mine shaft at a rate of 8 meter per minute. For 1 minute, it is going down for 8 meter. Our question is, what will be its position after 120 minutes? Okay, do you all understand this question? Okay, you can solve the problem. First, put the solution. First, we are going to solve the A part. We first write the step. Rate of descent. Rate of descent. Rate of descent. How many meter it is going down for per minute? How many meter it is going down? Rate of descent is 8 meter per minute. So, already the question they have mentioned, distance above the ground is represented by positive integers, below the ground is represented by negative integers, right? Distance means going up or going down, above or below, it is going down, that is below the ground. So we can mention it as negative integer. So it is minus 8 meter per minute. Okay, because it is going down, that is below the ground, so we are going to mention it by negative integer. Okay, so rate of descent is equal to minus 8 per minute. Next, we are going to find what will be its position after 120 minutes. So its position after 120 minute is equal to, how will you find the, for 1 minute it is going down for minus 8 meter. We are going to find 120 minute. For 1 minute it is going down for minus 8 meter down. So how will you find for 120 meter? Already I have explained. How will you find the, for 1 minute it is going down for minus 8 minutes. We are going to find for 120 minutes. What will you do? We need to multiply. Yes, very good. So minus 8 into 120. Okay, minus 8 into 120. Multiply both the numbers. 120 into 8. 0 into 8, 0, 2 into 8, 16, balance 1, 1 into 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So our answer is minus 960. Our answer is minus 960. So it is 960 meter below the ground. Already they have told we will be measuring the mention the negative integers by, that is below the ground, right? So minus 960 means it is 960 meter below the ground. So our answer is, it is 960 meter below the ground. Do you all understand? Do you all understand this question? The question, they have told an elevator descends into the mine shaft at a rate of 8 meter per minute. What will be its position after 120 minutes? So rate of descent is already they have given. It is 8 meter per minute. It is going down. So if it is below the ground means we need to mark it by negative integer. So it is minus 8 meter per minute. So next we are going to find its position after 120 minutes. So minus 8 into 120 is minus 960 meter. So our answer is, it is 960 meter below the ground. Understand? Okay, this is the answer for first part. Next we are going to find the answer for second part. Okay, that is B part. So what is the question there? What is the question? If it begins to descend from 30 meter above the ground, what will be its position after 50 minutes? If it begins to descend from 30 meter above the ground, what will be its position after 50 minutes? What they asked in the question, if it begins to descend from 30 meter above the ground, already the lift is in the place of 30 meter above the ground. Okay, the lift is in the place of 30 meter above the ground. We need to find what will be its position after 50 minutes from that position, that is 30 meter above the ground. From there the lift is again going down. Okay, it is in the position of 30 meter above the ground. Okay, from that place it is going down. Okay, then it begins to descend, that is it begins to going down. Then we are going to find what will be the position after 50 minutes. You will understand the question. The lift is in the place of 30 meter above the ground. Okay, it is in the place of 30 meter above the ground. From at that place the lift is going down. Okay, so we are going to find the position after 50 minutes. Do you all understand? Okay, listen. Our first step is rate of descent. Same step, rate of descent. Rate of descent. How many meter it is going down? It is mentioned the first question, right? It is 8 meter per minute. So it is going down. So minus 8 meter per minute. First we are going to find the position after 50 minutes. Okay, so first we are going to find position after 50 minutes. Whether it is moving upside or downside, whether it is descents, what is given in the question. If it begin to descend, so it is going down. Okay, so we have mentioned it as minus 8 per minute. So position after 50 minutes is equal to, for 1 minute it is going down for minus 8 meter. What will be the position after 50 minutes? What we need to do? We need to multiply both the numbers. Yes, very good. So it is minus 8 into 50. Minus 8 into 50. Multiply and say the answer. What is minus 8 into 50? 50 into 8. 0 into 8 is 0. 5 into 8 is 40. So our answer is minus 400 meter. So it is minus 400 meter. We have found that position after 50 minutes is minus 8 into 50 is equal to minus 400 meter. But what they have given the question, It started from where? It started from 30 meter above the ground, right? It begins to descend from 30 meter above the ground. So we are going to add this 30 to the answer. Okay, so we are going to add this 30 to the answer because it is starting from 30 meter above the ground. So we are going to add this 30 to this position. Okay, so write the step. It started 30 meter above the ground. Its position after 50 minutes is equal to, just add 30 to this number, minus 400 plus 30. Okay, minus 400 plus 30. Here both the numbers are having different sign. So what will you do? We will be subtracting both the numbers and put the greater number sign, right? What is 400 minus 30? 400 minus 30 is 0, 3, 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. It is 370. So our answer is minus 370. So what is the position? The position of the elevator is 370 meter below the ground, because we are getting the answer in negative term. Negative means below the ground. Okay, so the position of the elevator is 370 meter below the ground. Do you all understand? The position of the elevator is 370 meter below the ground. Okay, understand? Do you have any doubt in this question? Rate of descent is minus 8 per meter. First we found out position after 50 minutes is equal to minus 8 into 50 is minus 400 meter. Then in the question it started 30 meter above the ground, right? Started 30 meter above the ground, and its position after 50 minutes is equal to minus 400 plus 30. Just subtract both the values and write the answer. Answer is 370 meter below the ground. Do you all understand? Okay, our next question is example 16. Example 16. Okay, our question is, an online test is valid only if a student attempt all questions. For every correct answer, 5 marks are awarded. For every wrong answer, 1 mark is deducted. An online test is valid only if a student attempt all the questions. Okay, an online test is valid. Valid means it is an online test is acceptable only if the student attempt all the question. If the student attempt all the question means that test only valid. Okay, for every correct answer, 5 marks are awarded. For every correct answer, they will be giving 5 marks. For every wrong answer, 1 mark is deducted. Okay, this is the question. An online test is valid only if a student attempt all the questions. For every correct answer, 5 marks are awarded. They are giving 5 marks. For every wrong answer, they are reducing 1 mark. Do you all understand this question? The main thing is, for every correct answer, they are giving 5 marks. For every wrong answer, they are reducing 1 mark. Keep it in mind. Okay, so our first question is, Deepak got a valid result. Valid result means he attempt all the questions. Okay, Deepak got a valid result with a score of 60 marks. His total score is 60 marks, though he got 15 correct answers. Okay, he got 15 correct answers. We need to find how many questions did they answered incorrectly. How many questions did he answered incorrectly? He got 15 correct answer. We are going to find the incorrect answer. Okay, Deepak got a valid result with a score of 60 marks. His total mark is 60 and he got 15 correct answer. We are going to find the incorrect answer. This is the first question. Our next question is, Geeta also got a valid result. Geeta also get a valid result but scored 10. Okay, so her score is 10. So she got 5 correct answer. Geeta got the total mark is 10 and he got 5 correct answer. We are going to find how many incorrect is. Okay, how many incorrect answers. So how many questions did each of them answer incorrectly? This is the question. Okay, first Deepak, second Geeta. Okay, both of them got the valid result. Deepak score is 60, Geeta's score is 10. Okay, Deepak got 15 correct answers, Geeta got how many correct answers? 5 correct answers. We are going to find incorrect answers for both of them. Understand? Okay, for every then the main thing is for every correct answers they are giving 5 marks. For every wrong answer 1 mark is reduced. Okay, so this is a question. You can start the solution. So first step is marks for every correct answer. First we are going to write the step. Marks for every correct answer. Marks for every correct answer. How many mark they are giving for every correct answer? How many mark? It is 5 mark. Next, marks for every wrong answer. Marks for every wrong or incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. How many marks they are reducing? They are reducing how many mark? 1 mark. So write it as minus 1 because they are reducing 1 mark, no? So we are writing it as minus 1. So what is the first question? What is our first question? Deepak got a valid result with a score of 60 mark, though he got 15 correct answer. First we are going to write the total mark of Deepak. So Deepak's total mark. Deepak's total mark is equal to how many mark? How many mark he got? He got 60 marks. So Deepak's total mark is equal to 60 mark. Then how many questions here written correctly? He got 15 correct answers. So Deepak's number of correct answer. Deepak's number of correct answer is equal to how many correct answers? Totally 15 correct answer. Next we are going to find a mark for this correct answer. Okay, so marks scored is equal to, for one correct answer how many marks they are giving? For one correct answer they are giving 5 marks, but here Deepak number of correct answers is 15. So how will you find? How will you find for 15 correct answer? For one correct answer they are giving 5 mark. Deepak wrote 15 correct answers. How will you find? For one correct answer 5 means for 15 correct answer we will be multiply both the numbers, that is 15 into 5. What is 15 into 5? What is 15 into 5? 15 into 5, 5 5s are 25, balance 2, 1 5 is 5, 5 plus 2, 7. So it is 75 marks. So Deepak number of correct answer is 15, the mark is 75 marks. Next you are going to find the negative marks, that is marks for incorrect answer. So incorrect answers mark is equal to, how will you find? We know the total mark and marks for correct answers, right? We are going to find incorrect answers marks. How will you find? Just subtract both the values. Yes, very good. So 60 minus 75. Subtract this 75 from the total mark. Okay, subtract this correct answer mark from the total marks. What is 65 minus 75? This is 75. Okay, 65 minus 75. 65 minus 75 is minus 15. It is minus 15. So incorrect answer mark is equal to minus 15. What they have asked in the question, we need to find how many questions did each of them answer correctly, incorrectly. We need to find how many questions. Here we got the marks, right? So incorrect answer mark is minus 15. Next we are going to find Deepak's number of incorrect answers. Number of incorrect answers. Number of incorrect answers. How will you find that? We know the marks, right? Incorrect answers mark is minus 15. So how will you find the number of incorrect answers? How will you find? So our mark is minus 15, right? For each question, how many marks they will reduce? For each question, how many marks they will reduce? They will reduce 1 mark. So that is minus 1. Just divide both the numbers. Okay. So incorrect answer mark is minus 15. I am dividing this by marks for every incorrect answer, that is minus 1. So minus 15 divided by minus 1. What is the answer? When you are dividing a negative number by a negative number means the answer will be as positive. Here minus minus we can cut it and write. So our answer is 15. 15 by 1 is 15. Do you all understand? Do you have any doubt in this question? Very easy, no? Again I am explaining. Listen, marks for every correct answer is 5. Okay, marks for every incorrect answer is, they will reduce 1 mark. So I have mentioned it as minus 1. So in the question they have given Deepak's total mark is 60 and they have given number of correct answer written by Deepak is 15. So Deepak's number of correct answers is 15. Next we have founded the marks for this correct answer. So marks code is equal to, for one correct answer they are giving 5 mark. Here it is 15 correct answers. So 15 into 5 is 75 marks. Next we have found the incorrect answers mark. Okay, incorrect answers marks is equal to subtract this correct answer mark from the total mark, that is 60 minus 75 is minus 15. Next we are going to find the number of incorrect answers, that is minus 15 divided by minus 1 is equal to plus 15. Understand? Okay, same model. Second question, B part. Same steps, everything same. Geeta also got a valid result but scored 10 marks. So Geeta's total mark is equal to 10. Okay, so right, Geeta total mark is equal to how many marks she scored? 10. So Geeta's total mark is equal to 10. Geeta's number of correct answers. Geeta's number of correct answer is equal to how many correct answers? How many correct answers does she got? 5 correct answer. So marks scored is equal to, marks scored is equal to, for one correct answer they are giving 5 marks. Here it is 5 correct answers. So 5 into 5 it is 25 marks. Okay, so next negative marks. Next we are going to find the negative mark, that is strong answers. Okay, negative mark is equal to, just subtract that 10 minus 25. Subtract this correct answer mark from the total mark. 10 minus 25 is, sorry, Geeta's total mark is minus 10, right? Geeta's total mark is minus 10. Okay, Geeta's total mark is minus 10. So minus 10 minus 25 is minus 35. Okay, the question they have given, Geeta also got a valid result but scored minus 10 marks. Her score is minus 10. Okay, so negative mark is equal to minus 10 minus 25, it is equal to minus 35. So number of incorrect answers. Number of incorrect answer. How will you find the incorrect answers mark is equal to minus 35, right? So divided by marks reduced for every wrong answer is, how many marks they are reducing? 1 mark. So minus 1. So answer is 35. So Deepak and Geeta respectively answered 15 and 35 questions incorrectly. Deepak's answered 15 questions incorrectly and Geeta answered 35 questions. This is 35. Okay, 35 question incorrectly. Do you all understand? Do you have any doubt in this problem? Very simple problem, okay? Revise all the problems. If you have any doubt in this problem means please ask me in the Zoom class. Understand? Okay, thank you all. Thank you.